Hello everyone and welcome to a new season 2 of Dragon's Crossing. What we have here is my roster and you may notice that I have much more heroes now. I've also moved to a new wallet, all my stuff, because I had some items from other collections in the previous wallet and I wanted to have a separate one for Dragon's Crossing. I got 3 airdropped heroes, and if you watch the stream of Duck Hype, I minted them there. I got very nice ranger with very good stats. I have played with most of my heroes. I also got 2 male mages, one with 47. Just a second. It's not this one. So one of them is with 46 stats and the other with 50. So this is the hero with the highest stats that I own, 50. And the ranger Callista is with 45. Really solid, above average, definitely. What else? We see some movement here on the market, a lot of trading happening. With the airdropped heroes, the season is now starting and people want to get their roster. They have different strategies. We heard Doctoras wanted to sign up like 10 heroes and about 10 heroes and move them in groups of 3. And for example, there will be, like a wizard that specializes in charisma, a wizard that specializes in quickness, and maybe other stats. We saw a tease from JB in Discord that he's wondering if there will be a wizard that will try to facilitate and build for agility. Maybe some of the skills they have synergies with agility. We'll see about that. And Franz, the guy who killed the last boss first on season 1, he's usually hunting for heroes with high stats. So this one caught my attention as well. As you can see, this hero has really nice stats. It's like 23, 32, and 44 stats in total for $100. Maybe he bought it for a friend, guy kid. Anyways, it's not that important. It's important that we have some movement on the item NFT market, and these are like purchases happening recently. You may notice here unidentified skills are getting snagged quickly, and the healing skills, and we'll reach to why is that a bit next. So the important thing is that there is a movement, because it was kind of a stall lately. Everybody was waiting for the new season, for the changes of skills, so on and so forth, before they want to make a decision and participate. Okay, let's bring up the news that we have. This was the patch notes from yesterday evening. So the no healer meta is countered with a change. So if you use even one single quest with your hero, and it doesn't matter what you do with the rest, all of them to 15 in total will be counted as used towards your final goal, and the final goal is the same as the previous season. You need to defeat Abaddon with the least amount of quests used. So it's not possible now not to use the Herbalist and just burn the quests, because in the first season They were burned, they were not counted towards the season goal or objective, and now they're counted. I like this change because it suits my play style the most. I want to try to find NFTs as much as possible and also have a shot at killing the final boss. So I think it's a good change overall. Of course, there will be other strategies that people will come up with. It's a matter of time until somebody figures out what's the most effective one. But decisions and RNG will play a bigger role, in my opinion. So what do you do with the quests? It's the question, like, do you risk it? Do you fight at low health? Or you burn them knowing that you will be safe, but you don't want to, you want to be safe at the expense that you are not going to get experience and possibly loot for the quest that is burned. Yeah, there are many decisions, although I initially thought that the team is taking from the decisions that the player, like limiting the decisions, because the no-heal meta was kind of like a decision. But I think this way it is even more, there are even more decisions that everybody needs to make. Just my personal opinion. Skills, all of them have changed. We're still waiting for the whole list. In the Discord channel, we're trying to assemble what are the changes. And for example, this my mythic, I haven't played with him, but he has a lot of skills learned, and you can see the changes. For example, like projectile is scaling a bit with agility, doing a bit more instant damage. Herbal knowledge is also, I like this one because it seems like an upgrade. Of course, the the skill points used for all has changed, but and it changed upwards. The 3 is the minimum per skill. So my point is that this is kind of an upgrade for the previous one, because if you have a bunch of wisdom on your character, you will heal guaranteed for more, and also you increase your dodge for a couple of rounds. We see the nerf of the flee skills now. They all grant a guarantee flee, but not the same round that they're casted, but the next one. And also the the skill points for a single use is increased dramatically. Dexterous hands was something that I regretted learning, but we can see now that it costs the least amount of skill points, even from compared to the starter skills. So maybe I can give it a shot. It also very nicely scales with agility. Also strength, if you have some on your equipment, it's 100% of strength used by additional per percent for 3 rounds. So you'll naturally level up agility, but if you have a bunch of strength, it's fine. And I kind of see a path like maybe some will go with the wisdom path because it helps with the dodge on 2 skills at least. Others may go with the strength path. We can see that it synergizes well with improvised trap and also with dexterous hands. So these are also some decisions that players need to make. And let's see this hero. He has not great strength, but fine wisdom to start with. Probably I'll bet on wisdom with this one. We'll see. And yeah, well, you can see the changes. They're going to be probably updated recently. What else we have? Monsters. So we should not over rely on monster knowledge. We heard Dr. As, he's making a spreadsheet with all the monsters, skills, what they cast, what effects they do, how much charisma and quickness they have. So he's making statistics to check which builds are more viable. Also, it's mentioned here that in the zone 1 and 2, monsters will be difficult. So I really suggest if you encounter a chonker, somebody that is 4 levels above you in these zones, so you should directly flee, not try to fight it. And probably use some cooldowns like skills when you're fighting a higher level monster. For me, I found that there are some like thief-looking guys in the first zone, and the deers that are doing the most damage. Even if they're only level 3 or 2, they're quite sturdy. So I'm using my skills on that encounters in the first zone. And actually, there was only once I fought the chonker, but I was already like in the level range. I was level 2 and he was level 5. I've managed to defeat him and he dropped a shard. So probably sometimes it will be worth it if you have a full health bar to fight a chonker. If you're not in this 4-level range, outside the 4-level range, I mean, and if you don't have that much quests left, it's probably fine to do it, to try to win the experience point. Non-combat encounters, we have 4 additional combat encounters, and the previous ones, we have them as well, the berries, the orb, and the gambler. We have now, I made a list. Let me see here for season 2. We have the treasure box, the sphinx, the wandering wizard, Cocytus, or how it's pronounced, love crafting monster. So I'm trying to check what they do, like the positive and the negative effects. If they have like 2-3 options, what you can do. So I'm recording this. So with my heroes, and especially with the ones that are not having a great start or not having skills, the one that I don't consider like contenders, anything can change, but for now I'm not considering them contenders. I'm trying to check what are these encounters doing. So the gambler is more or less the same. I don't have the negative impact for the first, like if you roll higher than 3, and what will be the penalty of chance to hit. But basically the rest is the same. Maybe it's 1.5 minus 1.5 chance to hit as well. The orb seems to do the same, but I think the negative impact, it removes 1 quickness and 1 charisma, and probably the positive impact, when you stay in front of the orb, it will give you 1 quickness and 1 charisma. The berries probably are more or less the same, don't have much experience. That the treasure box, I opened it twice. The other, I think there is probably there is no other option. I will check it out. So you're either opening it or leaving it alone. So I got 2 experience, which is really nice. One of the times I had like 1 experience left to level up, and it was not very efficient, but I'll take it. Definitely better than a penalty. The Sphinx is interesting. So if you leave, it refunds the quest, and if you try to answer the riddle, if you are successful, you get +1 chance to hit 1%, and if you don't answer correctly, you lose all your health. You're left with 1% health. So probably it's nice to do it this encounter if you're already low on health. I don't recommend it if you're like maybe even above 50% health. It depends also if it's like the last quest of your 15 quests per day. A lot of decisions here, but definitely don't do it on full health as I did. You need to heal up pretty quickly. So far, this Wandering Wizard, I arm wrestled him twice, rolled twice 6, and nothing happened. Wondering what the other options would be. And with this monster, I tried to do some body language. It was the first option, and I got -1 charisma. I am going to fill this up as the time passes, and I managed to explore all the options, and then I'll make my mind up whether I should gamble, because all these are kind of gambling, or not, and with which heroes. This is my roster on the top. I have signed up 17 heroes from my 18 heroes. Only this guy was left behind, or maybe I'll sign him up later. That was all my season 1 rewards money to sign up all these heroes. So I'm planning to show gameplay of probably this guy. It's a legendary warrior. It's not with great stats. It has 34 stats, and I will also probably continue with my mythic ranger, and for the I have some like average stat nearby Brit Canon. So these 3 will be the ones that I am going to show. So I'll mark them like YouTube material, so I don't accidentally play them. Okay, so let's switch to the game, and let's first check if there's something that, okay, there are a lot of item changes. I noticed one thing that we'll discuss once we start playing with the warrior. Drop tables, I started also on the season 2 spreadsheet. This is like a goblin from the first zone gave me a book about Rending Blow, and the troll chonker that I defeated, the only one that I fought, dropped me a shard with one of my warriors. And so yeah, there are probably some changes in the drop chances for some of the monsters in the zones. Definitely interesting. And yeah, we have a bug. I have reported it. Probably you'll see it, or not. We'll see. Yeah. So let's switch to the gameplay. This will be the mage. I would like to start with the mage. If I can reproduce the bug, I haven't checked it yet. So we're equipping the basic gear, and let's see if we have skills from the previous. Firebolt, the frost. No, maybe it's fixed. I don't know. It's reset for this character. So the bugs which I noticed are that, for example, if you have put some uses at the end of the previous season, for example, you have 5 uses of Firebolt and 3 uses of Ray of Frost. They were saved, and you could put on top of that additional uses. So definitely it was a bug. Imagine you're a ranger. I would be honest, I had a ranger. Let me quickly switch to it. The ranger got to level 3 from 15 quests. And I'm not proud of it, but I exploited this. I got like 8 uses of herbal knowledge, each one healing you for 4 health. And I think I used only once the herbalist, or didn't use it at all. But I found this treasure chest, which gave me 2 experience, and I just exactly managed to level up to level 3 with him. It's the nicest start from all my heroes, like experience wise. So for the 15 quests, I probably gained 14 experience, which is kind of really utilizing. And with some of my characters, for example, this one, it's like a 50 stat mage. I tried to use the shared stash and transferred him this 2 hand before, and he started by taking an item from the shared stash, minus 2 quests. Then I got a bunch of non-combat encounters, 2 chonkers that I needed to flee, and basically I even didn't manage to level up to level 2. Only 6 quests, 6 experience for 15 quests, which kind of hurts. So these are the 2 sides of the coin, like the worst and the best performance so far. And we were here with the mage. Let's start with the gameplay. We put uses, one in Firebolt. She has 11 wisdom. It's not the best. It would be probably nice if you have 14 for the Firebolt. You know what? I'm going to switch it. I'm going to switch to 3 uses of Ray of Frost. Well, the agility is really nice for this character, and I will try the agility build with her, because this one is this skill is scaling with agility. Probably others, as JB teased in the maybe Drow's skills with agility. Who knows? I'm going to use Ray of Frost. So I'm going to get some damage for like a 1 damage bonus for the flat damage, and I'm going to get 10. I'm going to lower the difficulty to hit with 10 for the monster. Let's see how it goes. And I will just put some really low music, like a background. Let me refresh. Yeah. So let's see what we get. Oh, we get Persuade. We have good odds here. And this Brutal Goblin, it has a really nice chance to hit. I will take my chances with Persuade in this case. Nice. We got a win, and it is always nice to get a drop. And it is quite a nice weapon for a warrior. You can see the bonus damage and some parry. Unfortunately, I cannot equip it. I'm going to proceed. Level 1 dwarf. I'm not going to use my skill now, because I think I'll probably need 3 or 4 attacks to kill a level 1 monster. Of course we will receive some damage, but unfortunate that it was only 1 hit point left. But it's nice that we continue to get some drops, and now we're going to bump up our defenses. In the beginning, always prioritize armor mitigation, proc chance. Maybe only the chonkers can do more damage than the one that you're mitigating. Nice, we discovered the next zone. I'm not going to travel there because if you travel there, remember, and got killed before you reach level 4, you are not going to be able to buy items from the blacksmith. I'm perfectly fine staying here until level 4. Not using skill again, let's see how it goes. And with the skills in general, the mobs, they don't have that much hit points. Oh, this is a nice warrior to hand. But in my experience, maybe it's not that good to transfer weapon unless it's really good. And this one, it's okay, but it's not something really special. You can look for weapons that add +2 damage, bonus damage, and some other stat, maybe some rare or unique or some mythic weapon with nice stats that it's worth transferring. I got a mage 2-hand that I transferred. All other transfers I regret. I think it's here. Sorry for the delay, but this kind of weapon, it's worth it. It's legendary and it rolled really nice bonus damage. It has critical, it has quickness, which is really important in the beginning. So such weapons, if it has nice bonus damage and other stats, definitely worth using the 2 quests to transfer and to deposit, and 2 quests to withdraw. Let's get back to our gameplay and see. Okay, this is a non-combat encounter, and let's see what we get. So this is the orb, and if I touch it, nothing happens. Let's get back to the... So probably there is a really rare opportunity here, but I would try to stay in front of it and see if we get the positive outcome. Okay, yeah, so it's probably like a 50-50 here, which is fine if you want to build towards charisma and quickness. Okay, I'll just modify this because it's not like or, it's and, like you got all the stats reduced or boosted permanently for the season. Okay, and we lost one quest there, but it's fine, we got some stats. Level 1 again, I'm not going to use skills, I'm going to save them, and basically if you decide to use skills, it's going to be better to use them at the beginning of the combat. The monsters, they don't have much HP, and for example, if you use a skill that has damage over time for 2-3 turns, it will, if you use it like in the second, third turn, the monster may be already low on health and it's not that much worth it. I'm not checking the skills. Oh, okay. If this one had bonus damage instead of wisdom, I would definitely transfer it to the next hero that I'm going to play, the warrior. We we're still healthy. Okay, this is one of the hard encounters that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. A lot of damage and a lot of dodge, critical, so I'll try to persuade here. Not a lot of chance, but anyways. We didn't lose HP, and now I'm going to use Ray of Frost to reduce the hit points and to more reliably hit this guy. If I manage to kill him now, that's a huge success for this encounter. Okay, one more to level up. So this is the chonker. And these are the decisions that you need to make. Do you fight it? Like, I'm healthy enough, okay? He does way more damage than me. He has critical chance increased. What to do? I have 2 skills. I can burn them all. If I succeed, probably I'll need to heal to full, so I'll be... I would be more comfortable if I was level 2, because I would be able to have a bit more health and stats. I'm going to flee. I'm going to follow my own advice, and it's not guaranteed, you guys, you see. Reduce defenses for 2 rounds, and he hits like a truck. He can hit you for nearly 20 damage. Fleeing again, this time it was a success. We're still pretty healthy for the normal encounters here, so I'm going to continue. Dodge reduced. I'm not going to use skills here. Okay, it's like almost perfect. Oh, we got a nice drop. An upgrade for us. And let's go to town. With my heroes, I've been pretty fortunate when I level up. Let's see how it goes now. A lot often I rolled 4-4, 4-3, and it's 4-4 again. And as I told you guys, this is the agility build for the mage. What about charisma, quickness, hit points? I'm going to go with quickness because I need an escape. I have haste here, but let me level up and I'll show you. It was giving 75% more quickness, bonus to quickness, and now it doesn't. It just gives you flat percent of a chance to hit, which scales with quickness and wisdom. So wisdom you're definitely going to level up. Quickness you need to because you want to escape. So I'm going to do like wisdom and then probably split the rest of the points between quickness and agility for this hero. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to have 5 encounters with 33 health. I'm going to heal with 1 and see how it goes. You can do it like all the time. Okay, now I'm level 2. Inspired, charisma is increased. Fine. You notice that I think it does a little lesser damage, so a little less damage than previously. I'm going to take on this one and let's see how it goes. Got nice chunk of damage, and let's see how we are hitting. Because the main point is that this Ray of Frost will reduce the difficulty to hit, and we'll be able to hit more consistently. And we have reduced it with 12%. Okay, didn't throw much on the hit side. So far, it's fine. I'm going to use again the skill and the stuff battle. Oh, that hurt, definitely. And yeah, that was a nice one. Oh, a ring. We didn't have a ring, so it's a nice upgrade. Wisdom, hit points, nice stats. It was worth it. We can upgrade our footwear and our weapon. Okay, so so leave the box or open it. So far, it always gave me 2 experience bonus. Let's see what it will give now. Plus 2 experience. Leave it. Really high chance to give 2 experience. I don't know. I like it so far. You're paying like 1 quest for this encounter, but you're getting 2 experience for 1 quest, which is good. Let's have another one. I hope we don't get a chonker, although the mighty stack is pretty solid as well. Let's see how it goes. Almost even trade. We got the better. I'll zoom in a bit. I believe it's better. I just forgot to do it in the beginning of the video. Nice. That was fairly a good fight, and we have wisdom on the ring, so I'm not switching it. Also, critical is quite high. You see, we got the bonus roll for the uncommon item on the critical, so I got a bit more critical. And we are focusing on doing like consistent damage with the wizard. So we want to boost our damage, like the basic damage that we do with the weapon, the bonus damage that we do with the help of wisdom and some stats on gear, and to hit consistently. Let's see what we get for the last one. It's the goblin, and I don't have skills, I'm just checking. We burned them all on the chonker. This should be not a problem. And yeah, we're done with the mage. I think we did pretty nicely. Only 2 experience short of leveling up, but we were lucky to find this treasure chest and it gave us 2 experience. We healed only for 1 health. We fleet once, so that's a good one. I'll take this any day. And now let's do the warrior or I'll leave the ranger for the last. I'm going with the this 34 stat warrior. Let's see if he has this bug, if we can exploit it. No, probably the team fixed it, but maybe a lot of people exploited it. I didn't exploit it with my the strongest heroes. I just run first the heroes with the lower rarity, with the lower stats. And here I'm going with 2 overhand chops. I don't think this is worth this skill still. You can have more uses of it, but I don't know, I kind of don't like it. And do we have 14 strength? No. Then no agility as well. We will have 1 bonus damage, and here we have still 1 bonus damage here, but we don't have the negative effects on us. So let's go with our hand chop. We're keeping our stuff, our starting gear, and here I would say that I'm unlucky because this axe, I have seen it on my warriors get a bonus +1 damage or no, and we didn't get the +1 damage, which is really nice for a starter weapon. I remember I didn't get a shield of hand with my warrior for a long time, and having a better main hand weapon is, or a two-hand, it's always good. Let's travel and start our fights. That's a pretty bad enemy. Let's see how it goes. We got chunked for 6 damage. Okay, it will be harder to hit now, so I'm going to use overhand chop to do some guaranteed damage, and okay, we killed it. It's always nice to get some loot in the beginning, but it is what it is. Deadly one. Okay, let's see how it goes. Doesn't have a lot of hit points. I'll try to combat him with auto attacks, and it's fine. Oh, now we have an encounter. Oh, that's a rare one. So previous ones I used body language and I got -1 charisma. This charisma is not good in general. So, like, run for help, back away slowly while trying not to listen to the gibberish madness that comes from its orifices. Okay, let's use the second option. Run for help. Ooh. -1 quickness. Okay. Let's type it here. Run help. We got the negative effects. I'll keep trying this once to see what are the positive ones as well. Okay, it's a dwarf. I'll try to auto attack. Not hitting that often with the warrior. It will be like this. Oh, that was good. That was good. Nice. Once you start complaining, you got a nice RNGesus help from RNGesus. I will go to heal for 1. I'm not healing for 2 because probably you are going to heal for 1 and maybe you will need to heal once more for 1. So it's more risky to use the full health, I mean, in my opinion. But let's see how it goes. Okay, we got the Chonker, we have Persuade, he has tons of charisma. Let's try it anyways. Okay, it's a loss, so it's a dice roll. We rolled really nice, but we are getting the charisma in total, so it is not like divided or... So the formula is roll plus charisma. So charisma is really, really influential in these rolls. Okay, nice to note. And now time to flee. Okay, from the first time. That was fortunate. I have heroes with 10 or 11 that didn't manage to flee for 3 attempts in a row. Okay, that should be easy. Oh, this weapon upgrade is already doing the work, doing the damage. And we have 30 health. Let's go one more encounter. Let's roll the dice. I'm feeling gambly. Okay. Ooh! 3 hit points permanently. That's a nice one. So we have a third option here. I'll write it here like the bottom. Plus 3 HP. We don't know if there are negatives for like to represent these positive outcomes. So is there going to be like minus chance to hit, minus HP with the same amount? We're going to see. But we're building up nicely the HP. Okay, I don't want to lose quickness. But I want to see what will happen. Maybe let's try this one. Maybe it will give us something. We'll see. Ignores you. So this is the actual like getting away from the encounter. And I think we didn't lose quest. I need to rewatch this, but so if you flee, I'll write it with a question mark to check after that. And okay, we have the persuade, and we're better with charisma. The tie missed, so let's do a normal battle. You see the damage is much higher now. With such a 2-hand upgrade, you can 2-shot a monster in this zone. And we got the chunker. We do the same damage. We have 1 use of overhand chop, but I don't think I can beat him. I'll try to flee. Hopefully he will not kill me. Okay. We flee, and I'm going to heal now for 1. And hopefully I'll be doing 2 encounters. It's brutal. I'll try to persuade. Nice. We won, and it's even a nice upgrade for us. Let's see, it's quickness. Yep, that's definitely an upgrade. And the last one. Okay, it's the stack. Let's finish him quickly. Nice, oh, let's take it. So 1 quickness or more mitigation proc. Getting the mitigation proc, and we can level up before we conclude our gameplay with the warrior. Let's see if we are going to be lucky with the rolls. I'll take this one. It's nice. Strength, 2 points. And I'm going with quickness and charisma. Like, I'm going to split between quickness and charisma. Or yeah, that's definitely better. There are skills for warrior that scale with quickness and charisma. Thundering Bow. And we cannot make more uses, we cannot do anything with the warrior. If we didn't encounter that chunker, probably we could spare the healing part. But it is what it is. And now we have two options. Play this ranger. The other one. Okay, let me check. Yeah, I think the team definitely fixed the issue with the skills. Okay, I'm going to play with this one. It's a ranger that doesn't have, or maybe has pocket sand. Let me check. Okay, so it has skills as well, and it's on the lower side of the points, like the stats. Oh, let's go with this one. I'm going to get 3 herbal knowledge because I don't have 14 agility. What else? Yeah, equipping the items. Oh, I wanted to do something. Is it here? Yeah. There is. I managed to find an offhand. Okay, let's do the following. Like this will be the final. Let's use this guy. Okay, I have uses for the skills, but they're higher level. I cannot use them in battle. And here I have 11, but nice wisdom. So I'm going to get 3 herbal knowledge uses. I'm going to get from the shared stash the item. So I'm already 2 quests down. But it's an offhand. And the damage will be bonkers. You see, from 4 to 12 with a nice 2-hand, I did from 3 to 13 or 3 to 12. So I already from level 1, I'm having very nice damage. And let's go. Wild Prairie. Okay, not going to use skills here. As long as we hit, I think we are good. It's for warrior. I'm going to take it for the smelter feature if it's going to be released this season or not. Okay, so I don't have armor mitigation. If you have tons of damage, you obviously don't need it. Okay, so far this is going good. 2-shotting enemies. Let's cross our fingers not to get a chonker. And many non-combat encounters. Oh, that's... I think that's worth to try. 8 charisma. Okay. I'm going to use now the heal. He has all his health. I'm going to heal, I'm damaged. And probably I'm going to use all the benefits from herbal knowledge. The reduction of the dodge increase and the reduction of chance to hit. Yep. You see? Oh, and we got a nice upgrade probably. Yeah, It's an upgrade because your armor mitigation goes down, but as I said, you don't need that much. You need the chance, and you have critical here, so it's better. It's better to mitigate 5 more often than to mitigate 6 less often. I'll put it this way. Not financial advice. This is my opinion. And we still have some, but I'm not going to burn the quests here on the easier encounters. Yeah, we can take some damage, but oh, look at this. Wow, nice. So who is this guy? Trent, like the mythic already pays off. And what was the monster? It was a goblin, or no, it's not a goblin, but I think all the monsters can drop shard. For the books, it's important to write down which one gave you what. Nice. For the whole previous season, I got in the end four heroes and both additional ones up to 12. And for all the time, I think with all those heroes, for the whole season, I managed to get 2 shard drops. And now with 17 heroes, just for the first day, and it's not over yet, I got 1 book and 2 shards. I'll call this luck, maybe. Yeah, I think it was this adventurer that dropped the shard. Okay, let's continue. Runic axe, very reduced, I don't need it. You'll be dead in 2 hits. It's not only that I get the damage, there is quite amount of parry here on this item. So it helps you take less damage. So it, oh, nice one, but not worth transferring, and this one is definitely worth equipping. This hero needs a ring and a hat, and he's becoming stronger and stronger. Let's level up, see how he does, if RN Jesus will smile upon me. Okay, nice hit points gain. Okay, so what to do next here? I'm going to go with quickness and wisdom. Quickness or wisdom? There is not much difference now. Probably just to be on the safe side. We have a shard and we don't want to lose it. We have 2 uses of herbal knowledge left, and we're going to use them on the harder encounters. Okay, it's the troll. It's lazy. Quickness reduced, but I think he has low quickness in general. Should we fight or not? We're definitely in a position. My thought process is like we are close to the end of our play. We leveled up. We're not far behind. Definitely, we did great thanks to that nice shared stash use. And I think even if I need to flee, as long as I survive, it's fine. We can heal up for 1 and do some more encounters. Let's start with the skill we need to, and you see, we get from the wisdom, we healed for 4.2, and this is coming from the wisdom. Now I have 10 wisdom. So 1.2 bonus heal, which is really nice. And we start the exchange of swings nice as well. Definitely using the to get the healing and to refresh the dodge bonus. Okay. Okay, we're good. Ooh, I noticed this in Discord. Look at that beautiful code. Horizon's code. I think I was fortunate to get that nice loot, and although I'm missing some pieces, like a ring, I cannot complain, guys. What can I say? And I'm going to heal for 1. I don't want to lose the shard, even if I get only non-combat encounters until the rest of my turn. It's good to be on the safe side. Okay, it's a dwarf. Let's two-shot this guy. Okay, a bit lack of damage, and we got 2 hand for a mage. What I noticed is that mages, they have a bit less damage on their 2 hand for level 1. They have 1 to 8, warriors have 1 to 10, and rangers have 1 to 10. And this is again a 2 hand, and it has bonus damage, so this one may be worth transferring. But we'll see. I'm probably not going to transfer it with this hero, so we'll go to the smelter later. Okay, this is one of the harder encounters, because he does a lot of damage. But in this case, we managed to do nicely. Well, probably we could not heal even and do all the encounters with 20 HP. But as I said, don't risk it that much, guys. Stay on the safe side, especially when you have NFT in your inventory. So let's camp. We will convert that shard to NFT, and I hoarded quite a lot of shards on the first season. I managed to trade some skill books. I was more fortunate to find skill books than shards, as I told you, and I managed to trade some of them. I have 13, or maybe it should be 14 shards now. Oh, we have a book that we can identify. Yeah, that's okay. This will be like a bonus. What I heard from Brown Gent, I don't know if the team confirmed it. It's like everyone gets a random, like unidentified book, and I can use the same hero because it's in the town, and I can use the adventuring guild to identify skill. Let's do it and see what I'll get from the Twitter request that I did and managed to win there. I think I won't drowse, but it may be possible to get something totally random. And I'll switch to my OpenSea account to check what we actually got, because I have a lot of skills and I don't know which one. Maybe it will be at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, is it at the bottom? It's dexterous hands, probably. I'll just make sure. I'll go to my profile. It should be on top. Yeah, it's the shard and dexterous hands. Nice. I'll take it. And I'm not sure if it's not even viable now because of the low skill points that it requires to be used. And it scales well with strength, uses 100% of the strength to scale, and I don't have great strength with this one. I don't. Oh, Marley. Oh, yeah. But I was thinking of Trent. So I have okay strength, but here probably it's nice to go with wisdom, quickness, and agility. Okay, I think that will be my gameplay for today. I don't want these videos to be too long. I will play like 3 characters, 1 from each class, and see how we go. We picked like normal heroes with normal stats. Like, okay, one of them is mythic, but this mythic has 39 stats, which is average. This one has 34, which is below average in my opinion. And the mage is with 40 stats, which is like above average or average. Yeah, so these are like normal heroes, not like 50 stats or or anything. So yeah, and what else we learned from our gameplay? The non-combat encounters are pretty balanced now, I think. The one with the Sphinx, it's really situational if you should take it or not. The one with the treasure chest always gives me experience. I don't think of a reason not to open it. And this monster encounter, it's I don't know, we should get more data and check it out. But as for the gambler, I think if you feel like gambling, you can do it. There are nice bonuses. And what else? The berry seems okay to use on low health, because if it's 5% less or more, it doesn't matter if you're already on low health and you risk it for one more battle if you're going to have more battles after that, because I think you can get healed by 15%, which is quite substantial. You may be able to do a battle or 2 with that amount of health. The Sphinx is pretty situational. If this is the last encounter of the day, the last quest spent, go for it. Even if you lose all your health, the next day you'll be regenerated. If you're already at low health, for example, you're at 20 health, but you feel confident, you want to risk one more battle, and you get the Sphinx, risk it again. If you get reduced to lower health, you go heal. Simple as that. And in other cases, if you have healthy amount of HP, I don't think it's that. You may risk it, but you risk losing all your health and healing. And especially if you're not in a zone with a healer, it will cost you dearly to top up your health bar. This is a mystery. These last 2 ones, the wizard and the monster, we saw the monster on the gameplay, but these are the rarest encounters. And in general, I think we have a bit more non-combat encounters like probability to happen. So this means that if you want to stagger like the season, it again depends on your RNG, but remember you have zones with much more tiles. You need to discover these tiles. There will be discovery, like quests spent for discovery, quests spent for example, in zone 2 and in zone 4. This will be the hardest zones, and the people who do most efficient in these zones will be, in my opinion, the winners of the season, placing in the top of the rankings, because you have non-combat encounters, which you're losing quests. You're losing quests if you need to heal, and not only the heal part, but also the travel part is costing dearly. Like you need to pay for quests if you want to top up your health to full HP bar, and if you just go back to to use one quest to heal, it will be 3 quests to heal for one quest. And probably this is where the healing spells are going to be really useful. I haven't learned the healing spell yet, but I'm thinking about it. Especially, I saw that the ranger and the warrior, their healing scales with wisdom. I don't think the ranger needs the healing spell, although it's a percentage. You don't have that much health bar, health pool. So if you heal for 10% and you have 100 health points, it's like 10. You heal for 10 maximum, or maybe some bonus from wisdom if you have high wisdom. And you saw, like, if you have 8 wisdom and herbal knowledge, you heal for 4 and more, even if you find more wisdom gear, or level up with wisdom. Why not? A lot of different. I think the team did really good job. Shout out to everyone on the team. I don't want to single out one person. I think they were all working really hard to prepare the second season and to do all these changes. Shout out to the Dragons Crossing team for the efforts. I'm really thankful, and I think there were some small hiccups, but in general, I think it was a good launch of the second season. What else? I think the team did good in making the necessary changes to have more viable builds for the classes, depending on what skills you want to use and so forth. I think that was pretty great. And the rest is to be seen, because we just unraveled only a small part of the first zone, and we'll see how things go in the second zone. As I said, don't rush to go to the second zone. Just get level 4. Maybe decide what skills are you going to use, and if you find one, or buy something cheap on the market. Now, I think when the information about the skills and how they scale is out there, it would be much easier for people to decide whether they want or not a skill, to buy a skill or to trade for a skill. I've traded a lot of shards for skills. So 1 shard for 1 skill book. And yeah, that's about it, I think. And for this hero, I think I'm going to go with agility, and then I have pocket sound. Probably I'm not going to put a lot in quickness and charisma. It is fine, these amounts for the first zone. We'll see the next one. But I probably would want to go with something like funky, maybe agility. What I have here is wisdom. This sly evasion and herbal knowledge scales well with wisdom. What else? Okay, strength here and strength here. Yeah, that's a good one. So probably I'll go with agility, strength, and wisdom, just to try it out. Remember what Dr. Ast said, our season 1 winner? You need to have heroes building different strategies, and the more heroes you can afford to sign up to the season, the more chances you have to place higher in the rankings. We have 318. I have this other spreadsheet here. 318 people are still signing up, but what I wanted to point out here is that if we don't have that much heroes signed up, it's fine. If you're above 40% in the 40th percentile, it means you did better than, let's say, 1/3 of the heroes. You at least get your money back from this. And as you saw, I already got some nice NFTs as well. And the important part is that in the future, when the player base, I'm sure of it, grows and people are playing with more heroes, they want to be really competitive and signing up 6, 9 heroes, doing them in groups of 3. I think it will increase this the signed heroes amount. So what is important is to really try to have like top heroes from each class, because the meta may change from season to season. You saw how some changes, a few changes to skills and to quests which are counted for your benchmark for defeating the final boss, influenced the whole meta of the game. And what I'm saying is that you need to shoot for the top 3 positions if you want really to be competitive. You need to be prepared for that. You need to have heroes. You need to have skills, because look at this part. It is static. It doesn't change. All the percentages here, which are part of the general price pool for 1% to 100% of the placements, they're figured out the way that you cannot make more of this. It doesn't matter how much heroes sign up for the season, even if it's like 100 heroes, let's say. This doesn't change, this part. What changes, yeah, okay, it will change. So from 1 to third place, they will get in this category, and the winner will take probably $93, and from I don't know how it will be calculated, but I think we need like more, like 300 at least to have some, yeah. So the person that from 1 to third place, they will get better rewards, and then you see here it's like from rank 3, not from rank 4. So from rank 4, they're going to get into this category, which is squeezing a bit the prizes which are for the 1 percentile. And if we had like I don't know how much, but let's say 2,000. If we have 2,000 heroes, again, this stays the same. There are more people winning, like 20 people will be in the top 1 percentile, will be winning the $73. 200 will be winning nearly $40, and so on and so forth. But the prizes for the top guys are just going exponentially up. I don't know if this is. I will ask the team if this was intended. For now, we are not signing up tens of thousands of heroes, and which would be good. But if we have 10,000 heroes, you can see that the fourth position gets $73, and the third position gets nearly $700. It's quite big difference. I don't know if this is intended, but I'll bring the attention to the team. Maybe this Excel sheet that I copied from Discord is it doesn't have the correct formulas, but something tells me that probably it probably is, and maybe some adjustments need to be made here along the way. They're not needed necessarily right away. We have like how many 1,500 heroes. Let's say we'll mint that, and all of them will sign for the season. This would be nice. Nice prize pool. Okay. I think that concludes all I wanted to say on day 1 of Dragon's Crossing Season 2. Stay tuned for more videos. You can check out my YouTube channel, subscribe to not miss one, and like it if you find value in these videos. I'm trying to reach more subscribers to have more visibility on the community, to spread the knowledge about these strategies, and enrich the community with knowledge that they can use to make better decisions and perform better in the season. I think, in my opinion, having more competition is even better. Yeah, for me it will be making it much more interesting to compete for the top 3 places. Thank you once more, and see you in the next one. Bye.